And then the other team that is also 4-0 is the Chiefs. So the Chiefs remain undefeated.
Unfortunately.
But at what cost?
Talk about it.
You've now lost your two of your best weapons in the last few weeks.
Oh, shit. Yeah, true. Yeah.
The Pacheco injury actually sounds worse than what was initially stated.
Right.
He might not play again this year.
Really?
And Rasheed, although I looked again this afternoon because I'm like it's already Tuesday. We typically get the news now.
Yeah.
And it was thought to be a torn ACL. Now we very might well get it at some point tonight. I
pretty
wouldn't
good,
see it happening. Like we would know by tomorrow. Tomorrow, like if it's not. My thing is, if we still aren't sure if it's a torn ACL,
Probably isn't.
then it probably isn't.
Yeah.
Similar to the Jordan Love, where initially, he tore his ACL, it's done, to maybe he tore his meniscus, to a couple days were going by, and it's like, oh wait, did he? You know if it's a tear or not? It's very clear.
Yeah.
Maybe it is a sprain.
It
I will
like
tell you,
it
looked like he tore it.
It looked like he tore it.
I think it's pretty clear to tell when somebody tears something. But granted, I thought Jordan Love tore his shit too. When he was down on the ground,
this one looked like a textbook tear, though. Yeah.
This one looked like a textbook tear.
Yeah, it looked like
now the Chiefs sound like they're going to be in the market for a receiver.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon, I swear, if Devontae Adams ends up in Kansas City, I'm not watching football for the rest of the
Shut it down.
That's it, bro.
Our boy goes, how much more help does he need? It would be my heart would drop into my ass if they got Devontae Adams. As a objective football fan, that would be some cool shit to watch.
For sure.
As a fan of not wanting to, would it be history? Would it be history to see a team win three-peat? Sure. Do I want it to happen? No.
But you know it's not.
And more so because I want that to stay protected.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Because even after last year, people were jumping on he's better than him, and I'm like, can we?
You're getting a taste of why I fucking hate this world, man. What are we talking about, Brandon? Tom Brady has 7 championships.
Now, is there a single other guy living right now that has a better case to actually have a fight for him? No, other than
what
Mahomes,
are you talking about?
Currently, who has a better case to make an argument to actually be in that conversation?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. That ship has sailed, dude.
God, bro.
Mahomes is already at 3 and he's dominating. Rodgers has had an amazing career. He's done awesome. He's won the MVPs.
Mahomes is not a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers, and you know it. Stop it.
Whether better or not, we're talking about where their stature is in the course of all time in the league.
I'll take that.
He could end much higher than Rodgers, and I don't think that's going to surprise anybody.
That's fine.
I think the window for Rodgers to do to have that control.
Brandon, I just want you to say it. I got you. I'm with you. I follow you, man. I just got to, you know what I mean? I get your face right a little bit, man.
Just getting heated up. They're 4-0 though.
Yeah, man.
If they aren't able to replace him, he has been playing. He's second year, but he's playing really well for them.
Who?
Rasheed.
Yeah, he is playing really well. Yeah.
Where do you turn to?
They're in trouble.
Because the backup running back, he's not been playing well.
Oh, P. Ryan.
Oh, yeah. They've been throwing P. Ryan in there, but they've been using the other kid. Was it Steele or something?
White boy, right?
What'd you call him?
Milky. I forgot what his name was. Is that him?
Oh, they also brought back in Kareem Hunt. So let me not. I mean, Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Kareem Hunt's the one that's leading the charge for them. Carson Steele, yeah, he's not even doing it. He's not even getting touches. It's Kareem Hunt. 14 touches for 69 yards. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I mean, they turn to. I mean, I don't know. It looks like Travis Kelce's pretty.
But it's funny because they're playing in these games and these teams, and it's like, you know what I think about when I'm watching it?
Yeah.
It's like I'll see the game, and maybe it's just situational for that week, and it's like, granted, if you're on the Chiefs side of things and you're making the argument for their side, it's like, well, how many teams are you going to keep doing this for, right? But what I think is when I'm watching these games, and I'm like, the way you're playing right now in this game, if it was X team that was in here, I feel like they would just be beating them down. And it's like, it doesn't matter because they're just playing the team that they're playing that week. And they're just winning. And it's like, although the Chargers don't have this explosive offense.
I wouldn't go that far. I see what you're saying, but I just think that what I would say is that without trying to shit on them and discredit their wins because they are winning, I would just say that they're not playing dominant. They're not playing dominant.
Which right, and that's what kind of I guess the mindset we. Excuse me. Not like we want them to do good or anything, but we would expect for them to be being when they have this kind of pedigree now.
Yeah.
But it's also like
the defense is playing. But the defense, it's also it's also up and down too. It's not. They haven't played 4 straight
great weeks. No,
games. They just had great moments.
Right, but it's been enough.
Big Red and Steve Spagnuolo, and they know how to fucking win. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. They know how to win.
Yeah, it is just.
But now he's throwing the juju.
Good luck, dude.
But Travis Kelce looks pretty upset.
But it's and I don't know if that's just a factor of just
he's not getting the targets.
And it could be that, and it can also be like I don't know if they just don't have the same. Like obviously they know what he's done, but like I mean, and he had a good game this week. He had 7 for 89. It's his best showing of the season so far. Yeah, it's one of those. Did he start off slow? And he's finally picking it up. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Or they didn't really didn't ask him to do much.
Ask him to do much, or they're doing the thing where they want to conserve him. Yeah. Because if he did the same thing last year. We had this exact same.
He kind of burned out a little bit.
But then when it came to the playoffs and then the Super Bowl,
ready. But that's why that last game he sat out. He could have got the 1,000 yards again. But he was like, "Listen, bro, I'm old, man. I need to."
Right, and that's what he's prioritizing. Right. So but I feel that way because I look at the Chiefs, right? And hold on, I just had him. And it's like. Yeah, they beat Baltimore week 1, right? And Baltimore didn't look that good week 1, right? And granted, situational this and that, and it's like, but then I'm looking through it in the mindset of like, well, what if they played Baltimore right now? And it's like
if they play Baltimore tomorrow,
so that's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, what would they do if they played Baltimore like right now?
They'll beat the fuck out. Are they playing Baltimore this year?
Well, they played them week 1. Well, you only played them.
What am I talking about? Fuck.
So it's like they got Baltimore then. You know what I mean? It's like Cincinnati gave them their best fight. I mean, they only lost by 1. Cincinnati had that. Remember, we talked about it. Cincinnati had that game. Did they not? Come on. They played them better than the Falcons. Played them really well, but they didn't play them better than the Falcons did.
No, they did not. No, they did not.
They actually had a chance. We
had a chance to win as well. Don't even sit there and say that. Because we did too. So don't even think about it.
Maybe you had a chance. The Bengals.
It came down to one play, so don't even think about it.
I don't know. Because you're only going to see it from that angle. I think the Bengals played them better than the Falcons did.
No.
Tomato.
Our defense played that way better than theirs, for sure. And our offense was,
Yeah, but it's also like we touched on it. If they don't have the fumble return for a touchdown, the Bengals win the game. Like we talked about there were multiple plays.
There's a few things that happened to us too. There's pass interference twice in the end zone. What are you talking about?
Right, but there was also the pass interference.
That's 12
that was
points.
Late in the game.
So what are we talking about? At least 6. We would have won the game then. So what are we talking about?
All right,
yeah. And the face mask too that they didn't call. 15 yards.
Right. We also did this with the Bengals. So there were plenty of plays.
So 21 points that we could have had.
Okay, now you're getting a little overzealous to say it's 21 automatic points.
Watch this. At the very least, 9. Still would have won. 3 field goals, we still would have won. Because the face mask was in the red area and those 2 pass interferences were in the end zone.
Okay.
So stop it.
Right. But it still was down 5 points. It literally only takes.
My team, bro.
I'm the only one that's been supporting you.
Hell no.
I didn't support you when we were talking on the pod, and I was telling you the season that they had. Of course, you had them at way too many fucking wins, like you always do.
No, I don't. I wasn't off that. I was off by 4 games the last 2 years. What are you talking about?
4 games? Not even 4. Lot of games, dude.
No, it's not.
3 games?
We won 8 games, and we won the year I had them 12. And I never had them that. It was like 3 years ago where I did that shit. It wasn't that bad, bro. Relax.
We can go back and look at the tape.
We'll
go back and look at the tape because people remember.
There was only 1 year.
People remember.
That was only that 1
People remember. No.
Bro. Other than that, I had them at 11 wins and I had them at 12 wins. Yeah, I thought I was bugging.
Yes.
At 11 wins? Come on. See, that's what I'm saying.
With Ritter? Of course you were bugging. Of course you were bugging.
We still ended up with what, 7 wins? So 7, 8 wins? So what's up? We almost made the playoffs. So what's up? We almost won the division.
I know. I mean,
all right, then the fuck out of here, bro.
A lot with that division.
But no, I think we definitely put, you got the little pass thing. Go back and watch the game.
Okay.
Yeah, go back and watch
I got you.
Yeah.
And I want you to go back and watch the game. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to see a lot of stuff that happened in that Bengals game, and you're still going to come back to me and say the Falcons.
Absolutely.
Of course you
What the fuck you talking about?
As you only would.